my god, this might be a giant. This might be an absolute giant. I could actually pull drag a little bit. This is a bass, it's a giant. Oh, it's a bass, it's a bass. Welcome back to another video, everybody. We're back here today trying to get on some pre-spawn bass. It's getting warmer and warmer, but it doesn't feel like it today. The water in the lake that's gonna get these fish fired up. We're gonna see what we can get. Let's get started. There we go. We're on. Just a little guy. Trying to take me through those trees. Oh, god. Alright, well. Come on. You're in the water. Figure it out. There we go. He's finned me. That kind of hurt. You would think there would be bass sitting on this dock. But every time I fish here, I never get one off here. It just looks so good for a bass, but I guess they don't like it. Oh, never mind. That's ironic. Just talking trash about this dock, how it never has a bass on it. And I catch this guy. That's actually ironic. I've never caught a bass off this dock until today. Well, see you later. There's one. Feels a little better. Alright. Let's get off these treacherous rocks. It's the biggest one of the day. It's not saying much, but it's a start. Calm down. Alright. I mean, that fish is fat. Let's get him or her back. Adios. Holy crap. Oh, well. He's gone and he left me a tangled mess. Thanks, buddy. There's one. Oh, he's swimming at me. And he's jumping. Alright. Just about ties the biggest one of the day, probably. Alright. Let's get him back. Oh my god. Whoa. Hello there. I was just gonna pull my spinnerbait out of the water, make a new cast, but this guy ate it. The smallest one of the day, but one of the coolest strikes. Alright, well. Let's hope we get some bigger ones. There we go. Well, this guy didn't even put up a fight. He knew who the winner was in this fight. Man, this guy may be small, but look at that belly. Holy crap. Let's get him back. There we go. This one feels better compared to the recent fish we've been catching. This guy really didn't fight that much. He was just kind of swimming through the water towards me. Alright, another pretty fat fish. Let's get him back. As you can see, the waters are really low right now. Usually it's ripping over here. It's ripping over this drain. But today it doesn't even reach. Like, this rock is always covered. Today it's not. In general, the water's about a foot down. So hopefully we get a nice rain soon. Fill this lake back up. But hey, I'm catching fish, so I guess the bass don't mind the water being lower. There's one. First fish in a while. Calm down there, buddy. Just a skinny little guy. There we go. Well, just a little guy. Can't seem to find the bigger ones today. But we still have plenty of time. Hey, well, that's a cool find. It's kind of crusty, but you could always restore it. There's one. Again, I saw this guy eat it. And just right towards the end of the cast, they're just picking up the spinnerbait. Whoa. This guy needs to chill. Hello, buddy. Thank you. Oh my god. The biggest hole. This guy, just like almost every other bite today, right at the end of the cast. But he just swirled on it. I mean, that's the kind of fish we're looking for. Now if I can just get this hook out. There we go. Now that is the kind of fish we want to be catching out here. Alright, let's get him back. There he goes. Thanks for biting. This one feels pretty good. I just got snagged on a stick, popped it out. Sure enough, this guy was right there. Let's get him in. Now that, easily the biggest of the day. We're finally getting on the size we want. And let me make sure my camera's rolling. It is. Because I've lost 3 fish today when I thought I was recording. Turns out I wasn't. But that fish, that's a fatty. Whoop, okay. That's another nice one. Maybe we finally found the biggins. Let's get him back. Nice graceful release. Thank you for biting. Wow. Just saw this guy come out of a rock and eat it. Well, I don't know how this guy got the hook in his mouth. Like, he must have eaten it perfectly. Well, that is obviously not the size we're looking for. But, surprised this guy even, I mean, let's just have a comparison real quick. Okay, that's the kind of, that's not the fish we want to be catching. But we'll take it. There's one. Alright. As usual, I've lost count on how many fish we've caught. Well, the hook just came right out. Nice little bass. I mean, as you can see, he's pretty fat. Let's get him back. Wow, that cast actually landed on the fish. I haven't seen this one yet. I messed up my cast and it almost went on shore. But it found its way into the water, right onto this bass. And this guy is chunky. I mean, oh no. Look at that belly. This guy's getting ready for that spawn, no doubt. Get you on your way back. There's one. It's feeling pretty good so far. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna flip this guy in. All right. That might actually be the biggest of the day. I'm getting towards the end of the fishing day. This will be a good way to end it. Calm down. Don't tear up my finger. All right. That is a nice fish. Let's check him out. God, I almost dropped him. Look at that mean pre-spawn bass. Let's get him back. There he goes. Oh my god, this might be a giant. This might be an absolute giant. I could actually pull drag a little bit. This is a bass, it's a giant. Oh, it's a bass, it's a bass. I'm not flipping this guy. Come here. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Let's go. I mean, that is a giant. Well, okay, maybe it's not a giant, but that's probably my biggest bass of the year. Close to 2 pounds, and for this lake, it's a pretty big one. I mean, they get giant on this lake too. There was an 8-pounder caught last year. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. At first, we kind of struggled to get on some nice ones, a lot of small ones, but later on in the day, we got on some nice bass. It's always good to go out, catch some fish like we did today. You already know, all of them came on the spinnerbait. If you don't have a spinnerbait, get yourself one, because these things are absolutely amazing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.